your seatbelts. It's going to be bumpy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's performance is about to begin. Please ensure your mobile phone is switched off. We'd also like to remind you that flash photography is not permitted. Enjoy the show.
Live from Rockout Studios, Studio 420, one of the greatest internet talk shows of its kind, Voices at Night. This show and every show has been brought to you by TVBN, the Voices Broadcasting Network. You can get us on Facebook and on Twitter at Oscar Voices now and Alice Voices. I am your host, Oscar G.
Ain't Oscar G no more?
No G no more. And this is my beautiful co-host, Alicious. What's up, baby?
Hey, good evening, all.
Man, let me tell you something. Facebook has just gotten out of control, man. I really don't understand the messaging thing, to put it on your phone. Okay, I'm not doing that because I don't want them to. Oh man!
Come on now.
You know what I did again? I forgot.
You were born. Oh, I'm sorry.
What a bitch. So they had the messenger thing that everybody told you not to put on because...
Yeah, you don't have it on your phone. You can have it on your computer, but don't have it on your phone.
Because they could turn your phone on, they could turn the camera on, and I don't think they really want to see me naked, you know?
Sitting on the toilet with your balls sitting in the water. Yeah. None of us want to see that.
We're already starting with the balls in the water.
Hey, can't help it.
Anyway, so everybody, welcome to the show. We was just listening to
last week's
show, number 4, and we are at number 5, getting there, but surely.
Yep, the audience is growing and growing. I'm seeing lots of views going on on the videos. So
1.5 million people.
Yeah. But no, actually, I've been looking back, and at least off of my Facebook page, I can see how many people have been watching the videos, and we're getting the response in, it's getting out there.
It's getting there. I mean, like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to involve a lot of work. It's going to involve a lot of both of us sitting here and doing our thing like we normally do. Mm-hmm. And I keep hearing a thump.
A thump.
You don't hear a thump?
Nope.
You hear a thump, like something's up.
I think that's your brain.
She's such a bitch.
A little empty in there. A little hollow.
Yeah, it's good. It's getting hollow in there.
Speaking of, hold on, wait, I got to get into this. You're supposed to have a book report for me.
You know, I was thinking that I was thinking about that, and I actually read.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
You did not
a page and a half.
When?
Right
now before the show because you rehearsed the last show.
That one day I was in the bathroom.
Oh, that was last Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, so what'd you read? Can you remember it from now?
Page and a half. Yeah, he was talking about actually reminding me of me because he was saying he was very unattractive and him and his buddy couldn't pick up girls, and then remember when the party lines came on, and you could hear all these girls, but they can't see what you look like. You know what I mean? Yep. So he was into that and getting into that with his buddy. That's as far as I read.
Yeah.
That's the Howard Stern Miss America.
That was the book that he said he was going to start reading. Yeah, he didn't read a single page all day. It was just that one Sunday, the page that he went in there to try to prove
I'm a very busy man. Okay.
So what have you done this week for me?
I worked.
Okay.
I worked.
You had, what was it, 6 days off last week?
I said that.
You even took off Monday. Didn't you?
Here we go again.
Didn't you? Yes.
Took off Monday. Yeah, because I had to.
Yeah. So you even had an extra day off.
Yeah, and I'll be taking the morning off too. So That's the phone call I got.
Oh, you no work tomorrow morning either?
In the morning. See, this is
yeah.
This is the part where I didn't want to talk to you about it till the show.
Nice, thanks for letting me know.
Because you asked me. Okay, the thing we're talking about is like my old job or the job that I have was actually slow.
His main job.
Yeah, so the guy didn't know what to do because he's just expecting all this work, but it's going to take a few weeks.
He hired too many people in too short of a period, and the work is not coming in yet. So now.
And now he said the work will be in about a couple of weeks.
Blah blah blah.
I'm not into
that
sitting there.
That doesn't pay my bills.
Exactly. I'm not aimed to sit there and sit in the shop and collect money and just to do nothing because the days are long.
Well, you did that.
Yeah, I know, but the beginning I did that, but now the days are long and I don't really want to deal with it. Mm-hmm. So what I told him is I basically laid myself off. Mm-hmm. I told him, I said, look, I'll go get something because I could get something real quick. And be a couple weeks, and then that way I could come back and everybody would be fine. So that's what I did. Mm-hmm. And when I went to this job, the guy was telling me I'm a carpenter framer. So the guy tells me if the other guy that was here and he had to go, I didn't have to tell him what to do. He was making like $20 an hour. So I was gonna start. I always start myself at 15, and then we'll go with there. I say I start at 15. Mm-hmm. So, but I didn't mention the 15 or nothing. He just said 20, so I just kept my mouth shut because I'm not going to underbid myself. Uh-huh. So me sitting there thinking I'm going to make $20 an hour. So now, remember I was telling you that they were dragging ass, and that's why when I got there, the production went. Yeah. But it wasn't enough. Let's put it that way because they dragged so long. So. I see them. I see that there's two main.
Just why can't you work tomorrow?
Well, this is all. This is the whole story into it. I see there's two guys that run this crew, okay, and there's a builder that pays them. So the two guys hired all these people and worked it, but didn't produce enough work. One of them didn't even show up last week. So now it comes to payday, and not everybody could get paid, okay? Oh. And especially when, like I said, I see them talking all day long. So when they sit there and people talk on the side, something's going on. Mm-hmm. So then towards the end of the day, they come up to me and say, look, we could pay you this much an hour for this week, but next week I could pay you a little more. But the number they came up with was $13 an hour. Mm-hmm. And I almost was insulted. I was like, you can't pay me $13 an hour. I mean, I wouldn't even get out of bed for that. So then I said, the guy over here tells me the other guy was making 20. You didn't have to tell him what to do. And I'm like, I tripled your production in the past 3 days that I was here. So they were like, oh, well, no, we can't do that, blah, 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 because they don't make that much on the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So now there's a fighting war between these guys that I'm working for and the builder's son, because he called me and he told me to come in tomorrow. Whatever happens between them guys, I still got a place there. He says he'll work a number out for me that I could stay there because he likes the way I work. Mm-hmm. And then the guy that's actually paying me just called me and said, I'm going to try to get some more money out of him so that way I could keep you on. So don't worry about coming in the morning till I call you. That's the whole thing. And then I was like, but
Okay, so which one are you going to listen to? You're going to come in?
Oh no, I'm going to go with the guy's son, the builder's son. I mean, these two fucking mojos, I don't give a shit about them. You know what I mean? They're just fucking two Mexicans that have the paperwork. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying. In this construction field, man, it's just a pain
that's what. All I know is, man, I got bills to pay, and I rely on that paycheck.
And then I'm lucky. Luckily I had some extra money to bring in because he was like, "Look, I could pay you for 2 days, but the third day I'll pay you next week." I said, "Here we go again." Yep. You know what I mean? This is going to happen. This is going to happen with this ordeal. But see, that's the thing. It's like the guy likes the way I work. The boss's son, and he's actually could be my ticket to be the superintendent. You know what I mean? Not to actually work
Yeah.
physically anymore, because the way
And that would be nice.
the way I'm going to tell him, I'll be like, look, because his dad owns the business. I'm going to tell him, say, look, if your dad needs a superintendent, I'm always open.
That's it. Another thing that would be good would be your. Yeah, I do hear a little bit of a thumping. I get what you're saying, but another thing would be good is you and this Dorito commercial thing that you're working on, man. That would be a nice little.
That was part of the Voices thing that I was supposed to get into.
Yeah, but you got into
before,
this long story
but I
about
got-
your construction job.
Well, see, I had to explain it to you, because if
Yeah.
not, you haven't heard it yet,
Yep.
because I've been avoiding that conversation.
And I like how you took the safety road about it. So telling me on here, so that way I won't hurt you while you're telling me. That's
well,
the
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
I'm getting a little smarter
okay.
in my old age.
Just wait until we get off. I'll make a mental note. Kick his ass after show.
No, it's funny because I'm like, I hope she doesn't ask me these questions.
Yep.
And then you started asking me, and then something happened that it changed
I had
the
to pay
conversation.
bills.
No, something happened that changed the conversation. Because we were getting into the conversation, and then we were coming home the other day from the store, and we were just turning it, and you asked me about if I was getting paid
Money
this week
and
or
this-
next
yeah.
week. And I said I got paid for this week, but then something happened, the conversation ended. I'm dead
Yeah.
beat. Anyway, this is Voices Tonight.
The looks I'm giving you right now can only be described.
Boy, good thing we don't have a camera on
Right?
here. And I got this one screen thing that can cover me here
Trust
for a
me,
minute.
no, it's not protecting you right now.
It's not protecting me?
Not at all. All right, so what's going on with Voices and your Oz and Dorothy? Catch me up on that real
Okay,
quick.
we are. Noel has been sober actually for about 3 weeks,
Congrats, Noel.
and
He looks like he has no personality, but hey, if he's sober, more power to him. I'm very happy for him.
and he's
Now let's
trying. He's trying real hard.
Good.
I mean, he is trying, and the thing like I said, the thing he doesn't get is like he's actually trying this time, and nobody gives a shit about him.
Well, 'cause
And I try
it's
to.
the boy
right,
that
it's-
cried wolf.
Right, it's too late. They're right. The boy that
Yeah.
cried wolf. It's actually too late. Everybody.
Too
just-
little, too late.
I was at that point to dropping him. You know what I mean? I was at the point of just.
Yep, you said it a couple of
You
times.
know, and then this, and I told you.
And I still don't know why you keep saying.
No, I told you. Although I was going to say I'm going to take
Yep.
a break for a while because I'm getting tired of it.
And I've
But-
seen Noel more at my house this weekend than I have seen him in months.
Well, that's because I told him. I says, when you're sober, I get to hang out with you because you don't talk like a dumbass, and you don't. You're actually hangable. You know what I mean? When he drinks, he just talks too much stupid shit, and I can't get in. It's stupid. But no, we wrote a new song this weekend, and I'm very happy about that.
Good. Do we have a name for that one yet?
No, not yet. We just have the the music.
Is that part of the riff that you guys did last week?
Yeah, because remember I was trying to do the Stairway to Heaven-ish kind of song.
Yeah.
We kind of put that one on hold, but working on the one that he's doing because we were going to incorporate that, but we didn't. But anyway, but it sounds really good. I'm really happy about it. Like I said, this kid is like very, very talented. And also, I got together with my co-writer Karen Jackson, and we are going to be joining the Crash the Super Bowl Dorito commercial contest.
Boy, that took a lot of thinking on your part. Man. You
Yes.
should have just seen him how he was trying to think
Yeah,
of
the
the
smoke
name.
was coming
It
up.
was, and those hamsters were doing double overtime in that head of his, boy. Woo!
And we have a scene that we're going to do next week. We actually have 21 days now to actually write it, film it, edit it, send it.
But you got a good ideas going, and I know we
Yeah.
don't want to talk about it because
No, I don't want to talk about the ideas, but I do want everybody that hears this just to stay tuned on it on my Facebook at Oscar Voices. It's no longer Oscar G Voices because Facebook took my G away.
I don't see why they took a G away. I mean, G would be so.
Look, this is
Everybody's got a letter for an
this
initial.
is the dumbest thing
You
I
can't
ever.
have middle names now.
The dumbest thing I ever heard, and it's stupid. I have my normal Facebook with my real name
Yeah.
because
You try to keep it separate. Gotcha.
and then I got my Oscar G one
Voices.
to keep it separate because I don't want like future bosses looking at my thing and the pot smoking and the this and the that. And
Even though your regular profile is still not as good.
yeah, dre-
You got some bum with some book teeth on there.
dressing up. Well, I'd rather have that than dressing up with a bra and not looking that great. You know what I mean? So that's why I keep both of them. And I came up with Oscar G Voices because I wanted Oscar G, but it wouldn't give me Oscar G. So, I did the Oscar G Voices. Now, I get a thing from Facebook telling me I have to change my name because it doesn't sound realistic. I'm like, how does it not
So,
sound realistic?
Oscar Voices sounds better than Oscar G
No,
Voices.
but this is how
Got
it went. So I put they give you an option to put your name again. They say first name, middle name, optional, and last name. So I put Oscar G Voices. I hit it, and they said no. This
You
is
do not exist.
This does not fit our criteria. So I
How is
said.
Oscar? I mean, G is a little legitimate.
Then I went Oscar G, and they wouldn't take that either. So then I said, you know what? I'll take out the G and I'll leave it Oscar Voices, and it went through. I'm like, well, I can't have G as my middle name.
Your middle name couldn't be Gregory
Or George.
George or
Something like that.
yeah,
Stupid.
right, man.
Fucking Facebook, man. If it wasn't for the fact that I make myself sound like an idiot and look like a retard on
Every day?
Facebook on every day, yeah, I wouldn't be on the fucking thing because it's a pain in the ass. I mean, it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. It's just then and when you try to build your friends up, they used to block me all the time, and they haven't blocked me in a while. I don't know why.
I would block you.
I think.
I'm just saying.
Such a pain in the ass. See, I can never
I'm
get.
just saying what everybody else out there is thinking.
I can
okay?
I can never get through anything. But yes, we are going to have enter the contest, and like I said, it's going to be pretty funny. And I hope everybody stays tuned. And like I said, I think there's a voting process for it too. So I'm going to plaster it all over Facebook and YouTube and, try to get, because the goal here is to win that prize. Winning that prize is $1 million, but that's not the beauty of it. The $1 million has nothing to do with
The
it.
million I'll take.
Yeah, no, the million, the million, it's probably given to you within the next 50 years or something like.
That's fine with me.
Like
I'll
what's
take
that
a
American
couple.
Idol thing?
Hey, they pay my salary every year. I'm
But
happy.
the thing that the most important is getting that job at Universal Pictures.
Yeah, that would
Now
be cool.
that would be a dream job, to sit
And create
and create,
and
just sit in a room,
yeah.
no laptop. See, this is I always told Karen. This is I always wanted to do. Oz and Dorothy Productions. I want to have a room, and I want to have a room with no electronics, no phones, no computers, nothing but a pad and pencil, because that's the way you create. You don't create looking at the box. You create with your pencil.
Yep.
And I always made it wanted to make a rule like that in a writing room.
No pictures, no greenery, no nothing. You just
Nothing.
want 4 white walls and
For white walls. So actually, I want the walls to be like that, so I
dry
can,
erase?
So I can.
For people who can't see through the microphone, he was pointing at a dry
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, right. I'm sitting there talking to you, pointing.
The whole world can see you right now.
Dun-dun-dun.
Smoke another one. Yeah.
Boy, it is such a lovely.
Yeah, and I
And again, this is the non-pregnant.
I got to be the voice of everybody else out there.
Yeah, this is the non-pregnant Alice because again, she's on her period, and since the last time she was on her period, I don't think we actually had sex. Have we had sex this
I
month?
have no clue. I don't keep track.
I don't even think it even.
I know I had to change the batteries, so probably not.
Okay. In that note. But no, yeah, it's been quite a while, and the other thing too, and then she bitches at me because I see a girl with half her ass hanging out. We go to this Wawa, and then I'm like, holy shit, this girl's ass is like hanging halfway out, and I'm getting bitched at by my wife.
Okay, our 8-year-old daughter is with us, and
She knows.
granted, I know she knows a lot. I know she ignores daddy like most of the time, but he was like fawning. I mean, I could get
Hell
a napkin and freaking wipe the drool off his face with this one. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Her ass looked good. I mean, it went all the way up. It did. Okay, it was nice.
I
It
was
a nice
ready
piece
for
of ass.
labia majority to come out.
But I was like, damn, dude, like, shut your mouth. And, you know, wow, pick your tongue back and put it in your mouth. I mean, it was like, shit.
I had to roll it back in my mouth.
You did, boy. I was like, man,
It was incredible.
you're just too voicious. That's it.
Voices?
Plug. No, voices.
What?
You speak it about it too much. You can't just sit back and enjoy it. And
No,
just
see,
be like,
because
"Oh."
it overflows in my head, and that's why it has
That's
to come out
true.
of my
Your head
mouth.
cannot handle that much. I mean,
No,
it's just like blows up.
Yeah, because it's like I
It
have
starts steaming.
way too much in there for it to
That's
acknowledge
true.
anything
Oh,
else.
see, we can even get on this topic. Okay, this week I've had a major issue with him listening. Right?
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. And we've even posted it on Facebook. And I'll tell him. I've told him for like 2 weeks now that the kids are out of school for 2 days this week, and then he gets a message on the phone from the school stating, "Hey, there's no school for 2 days," and now he's like, "Oh crap, the kids have no school for 2 days." I'm like, "Where you been at, man? I've been telling you this, just like a man." See, he's not listening to me now. Now he's reading some crap, and he has
What?
no
I'm
clue what
here.
the hell I'm saying. No, you don't.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear, but it just goes in one ear and out the other again.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah,
I'm
this is why you have so many ex-girlfriends.
Look, let me tell you.
You forgot what you were gonna
No.
say.
I'm trying to explain it to you in a woman's more sense of way. A man's ears is only to hear sports scores and moaning. That's it.
But how come when it was a female voice on the voice recorder that told you no school for 2 days, you were able to input that into your head, but me actually telling you that, you could not put 2 and 2 together.
Well, that's because, you know,
Yeah, you got
man.
that headache again, don't you? Yeah.
You know what it is?
It's as bad
I
as
don't know.
you know what? It's as bad as the stock market crashing. Your head just can't keep computing all those
Stock
numbers.
market crashing. Holy shit, is that fucking... Is it still going down?
I believe so. As far as I know, what was it like? How much did it lose this week?
Almost like 1,000 points?
Man, somebody say Ebola and freaking whole thing crashes.
No, yeah, that's because...
And they're blaming it on everything else, though. They're not saying it's Ebola. They're trying to blame it on everything. They're trying not to talk about it now. And now it's try to say anything you can to make it sound like Ebola is not a big issue anymore. They're stating, oh, it's not a, don't worry about panic and all that. We've only had 2 cases. It's not going to be an outbreak.
You know what? What's that guy's name? Something Shepherd. I saw him on one of the YouTube channels. He's like desperately trying to tell people that it's not as contagious as supposed to. People think it is, and this and that, blah 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 blah, making it downplaying everything.
Yeah, because that's what they've been told to do now.
Okay, now they're downplaying everything is because the stock market, it is crashed. It is,
and they're not
getting-
even letting anybody. Everybody knows it was because the whole scare of Ebola. But now they're blaming it on little small things like, what did they even blame it on today? They blame it on a couple of things, but they would not mention Ebola because they didn't want to bring that topic up.
Right, but the reason, because everybody, like me and you, don't have any kind of stake whatsoever in the stock market because we're poor.
Yeah.
Okay, but people that actually have careers and money and all this other stuff and actual
401s or
401ks and all that stuff, they're all hurting because all that money because that's what
They're
401
depending on
is.
it,
What they do is they take your money
Yeah.
and invest it for you. You don't know what they're investing it in, but they invest it for you.
No, usually they invest it in that same company, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it?
I believe it's in their company.
I think.
And then they usually match it if you have a good 401k. If I'm not mistaken, that's how it is.
I think what they do is they take the money and invest it in other companies or other stocks and try to make you money. But I don't know. Anyway, I ain't got one, so I ain't worried about it. I mean, which kind of
All
sucks
I know
because
is I'm happy that the gas prices are down.
well, that's why the stock market is. When the stock market is down, the gas prices go down, and the gas prices actually The guys that refine the gas, it says it takes them $78 to produce the oil for delivery for gas. So it costs them, if it goes anywhere below $78, that means production costs more than what they're selling it. So they're going to try to ask OPEC, which is the big, people that do the prices or whatever, that if they could raise the prices of the oil. This is all a scheme for fucking people to make more money. This is
Probably.
This
I
is all
wouldn't
it
be
is.
surprised if it
Because
was.
this is the oil companies are going to be like, look, it takes us $78 to get you a barrel of oil, and we're already at 75, so we're losing money. So this is, and then they set a price, and then that's what it sticks. That's why, like every you'll see gases go from it used to be like cents, then it jumped up to like $1.50, and then $2. Everybody's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
$2. I wish I could pay $2.
This is how it started.
Oh,
and then they relieve it at $1.50, and everybody's like, oh, they're doing us a favor. You know what I mean?
And they do that every year.
Yeah.
Of
So
course
now
they do,
we're all the way up to almost $4 a gallon.
Yeah. And so
okay?
$3
they're like,
is like a bargain.
yeah, because
right
they're
now.
like fucking jamming it into you. Okay, all this time, and then all of a sudden they bring it down to like. It comes down to like $2, and they're like, "Oh, they're giving us a break." You know what I mean? That's.
You see how he turns everything into a sexual innuendo?
Because I'm sexually deprived.
Yeah.
I got that disease that what's his name? Tiger Woods has. Sexual addiction.
Yeah, you do. I could probably go for that.
I'll hump on anything.
Yeah.
Just don't bend over in front of me.
Except his wife.
Dun, dun, dun. See, I'm not even with the button.
Right? No, my thing though, I gotta get back on this.
Wait, hold on. Except for the wife.
No, wrong button again. Oh, you can't even do that right.
I can't even do that right.
See? Man, just...
I feel like
That one you have right.
All right, what we saying about Ebola?
No, Ebola. My one concern is, okay, we had the 2 doctors that first came over that were the doctors over in Africa that they came over and got treated in Atlanta, right? Mm-hmm. We were able to cure them. Both of them were very, very sick, critical condition, and we were able to cure them. Then this guy comes over from Africa, and we can't cure him. But then now 2 nurses are now sick, but yet they should both be fine too. Don't you find that odd that just the African-American gentleman that came over is the only one that has died and had no chance, basically?
No.
You don't find that odd at all?
No soup for you. The reason why this happened like this is because when our homeboy, what's his name? Where they call him victim ground zero. Because he's ground zero of the virus. He went into a hospital because he had those flu-like symptoms.
Yeah.
And what happened was they just send him away and send him home. That's how he could, everybody got into the whole thing and the quarantine, the whole 9 yards. So when he went back to the hospital, when they actually found out that he had Ebola, it was too late. You know what I mean? The virus already had taken its toll on his body.
But even the doctors that came over from Africa were on their last legs.
No, they weren't on their last legs. They were infected.
They were in critical condition as far as I remember.
No. As soon as they got infected, they were rushed over. See, this is the thing. They have the medication to take care of you or whatever. But it has to be in a certain stage for you to.
So it's like a cancer, where you're the earlier you get it.
Right. If you're past that stage, then you're screwed. It's just like these 2 nurses. These 2 nurses, they were in the hospital.
Which is another freaking point because, okay, when...
Now, was it irresponsible of them for what they did and what you're about to say? Absolutely.
Okay, exactly. But I mean, okay, you had the news station that's under a 21-day quarantine. The one news lady couldn't even go out and get a bowl of soup. Everybody hounded on her, right?
No soup for you.
No soup for you. You have healthcare workers. The CDC told you guys that you guys are on a 21-day watch. If anybody touches any kind of fluid or has anything to do with any of this, everybody is on a 21-day watch. But yet both these nurses went a-traveling, one by airplane and one went on a cruise ship, and nobody knew anything? Really? Healthcare workers completely neglected it and just went out and enjoyed a cruise or an airline trip. I mean, I just find that baffling. Either nobody found out, nobody cared, or they even hid it and was, which I think is a criminal offense anyways.
That no, you're absolutely right. With them,
and I mean, they just ruined these whole people's trip on this cruise line.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, all these people are now flipping out because they're trapped on a boat and they have no clue. And I mean, they have no idea how bad it is. And all these people were trapped on this cruise ship. They all think they're about to go to a paradise and have a good weekend or whatever. And now everything's ruined. I think these people need to actually start facing criminal charges, honestly, in my opinion. Because I think that's total negligent.
Oh, for them, absolutely.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No, but see, this is the thing. It's like you just attended a patient with Ebola, which happens to be a virus. Mm-hmm. Okay. The next thing you do is you're going to go on a cruise ship.
Yeah, and apparently, I mean, and the lady that was on the cruise ship didn't actually deal with this guy. They actually deal with the part of the body fluids, the bloods and stuff like this, over in a testing center.
Right.
But still, you knew it was coming over there. You might have direct contact with it. I'm sure they told you if you were going to have, be around any kind of direct contact, you're on a 20-day watch, 21-day watch, as a healthcare professional.
Right.
If you had any kind of a chance, why would you do it?
Exactly.
And obviously you did because you got it.
Right.
And now you just jeopardized all these people's safety and health and went out on a cruise.
Exactly.
I find that totally wrong.
People just don't think anymore.
They don't.
And then, like I said, I know why everybody's trying to downplay this whole thing and everything, and I understand that. You know what I mean?
You don't want an epidemic going on. You don't want people freaking out. And I understand it's not an airborne disease. Yes, you do have to have a close contact and deal with it, and I understand that. So it's not going to be like, a very fast-paced moving disease. But, the chances are out there. What I still don't understand, though, is why hasn't Obama held down and canceled visas for people to come over here?
Well, he says they say they can't.
Why not? They did it with Israel.
I know, but they say because look at you with the
baby.
Oh man, I just got a woody.
Woo, baby.
It's because he said they'll.
You ain't getting none.
No soup for you.
No soup for you. Now you're on it.
No, he said that you can't do that because it'll collapse their economy.
Their economy.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm worried about their economy when I'm trying to worry about the United States health right now, the country that you're actually trying to protect. I understand, we have people over there helping them. Let them stay over there. Send them the supplies they need. We have planes and other things that we can, help get them the supplies they need. I'm not saying cut them off, but I'm saying we need to cut them from traveling back and forth so we can get this thing contained and taken care of.
Absolutely. My question is, where'd it come from?
I mean, honestly, how many? Well, somewhere over there. I mean, there's so many conspiracy theories that the government started this and all that, and
they say
population
AIDS
control
came out from a guy fucking a monkey.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ebola came out for what? A guy fucking a fish, fucking a thing. Everything has to be with fucking something.
No, that's just your head.
You know what it is? It's a bunch of pervs over there.
They must be related to you.
You know what it is? They're probably married to a lot of you. Because they can't get sex out of their wives.
Oh,
They're probably fucking their pets. That's why. Because they're probably married. Yeah, they are. They're probably all like you over there. They're like, they're not getting any. I said, fuck it, I'm fucking my hamster. Fuck it, I'm fucking my. But
I mean, seriously, how much of how many people from Africa really come over here and spend their dollar in America?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think we do more of dollars for them. Okay, so if we're going to collapse their economy, I'm sorry, it's better than putting the whole world at jeopardy and keep having these people travel around
Because if I was a man over there married to you and I had one of these, I'd be looking at it like,
Well, that would be your
hey.
brother, wouldn't it? That'd be incest, wouldn't it? We don't want to go down that path.
They're all like you.
Somebody needs to help me. See what I'm married to? Somebody's got to understand.
Hey, you're the one that forced me into this.
Oh, I forced you now. Is that it?
Well, you gave me that ultimatum.
I didn't hold a gun to your head.
Well, you said, yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said
I got witnesses. I did not hold no gun to your
You
head.
said if you don't commit, I'm gonna go away with that guy over there.
Hey, and you could have just said, okay, see ya.
I said see you, but then you said you're taking the kids. I said, let's slow down there for a minute. Then the sirens went off.
It's all right. Okay.
Wow,
that
that's
works.
loud.
That is very loud. Sorry, people. My husband's like a little loud there.
I like my toys,
I see that.
but I'm looking for like a really, really nasty one, but they don't have them. But anyway, yeah.
If you paid that much of attention to me rather than your computer, might help.
The marriage will last long.
Maybe.
Anybody know anybody 99-cent
Divorce lawyer.
divorce lawyers? No, they have that on the side of the
$99
on the side
divorce.
of the, on the side of the road. They have $99 of divorce. I'm like, wow, you get divorced for $99? It's cheaper.
You know you couldn't live without me.
No, I couldn't live without you.
I'm Big Al, baby.
Nah.
I'm Alicious.
I have to. You. I was born to make you happy. That's what that's the whole premise.
But see, you're not doing
And
a
then-
good job,
I
so we
know.
got to do this a little bit better. How can
know.
God would be so disappointed in you right now.
Even though I keep telling that I was born to make her happy, I started thinking about it earlier today. I'm like, when I was 21, you were like 10.
Right?
It's kind of weird.
Perv.
I'm like thinking about all the stuff that I was doing at 21. And I'm like,
Oh.
and you were 10.
Right?
Wow.
Man, that's scary.
Now you're
Perv.
like 30. What? 30.
30 is just fine.
5, 6, 7,
Lower.
6.
Lower.
35, right?
35.
Wow. 5 years.
It's all right. You're almost 50. It's okay.
Yeah,
Let me
but
throw that
look,
right in there.
But see, I'm 3 years from 50. So when I'm 50, you'll be 2 years
From 40.
from 40. How would that
I'm
feel?
glad you can add. We got through that class now.
Actually, mathematics was actually my very good subject.
I hope so, because you can't read or write to save a freaking...
I'm really going to start hitting you. And ain't nobody...
It's all right, because you know what? I can't either. If that's how it is, though. Even with, my son right now, his strength is math. And you got to love math and science. And even history, maybe a little bit. But if you like those subjects, then English and language arts and writing and all that is not your strength. And it wasn't. It wasn't mine either. I can't spell worth a damn.
No, I know you can't because I read your Facebook posts.
Don't worry, yours is worse, but that's
I'm like,
okay.
there she goes, spelling two T-O instead of T-O-O.
Yep.
Again.
Again, probably. Hey, and I'll admit it.
No, what I hate is those people that are on you. Like, they don't...
I still make more money than you, so it's okay.
My dick's bigger.
That's true. Not much bigger, but
I can't win for winning.
no.
What was I saying now?
That's loud too. Stop
is
hurting
loud.
us, man. Will you stop playing with the computer and focus on me?
Focus on you?
Me. Do I need to take off my shirt for you to focus on me? There you go.
That's that. You're supposed to be naked at every show,
That's true.
and you're not. So
It's
that's
a little
why.
cold in here. I'm a little nipply.
Is it? It's not cold in here.
It's a little. I got a little breeze going. Where do
Well,
you have that going on anyway?
That's that.
Oh, that's the AC.
That's not the AC. That's the AC, but it's only the fan going on.
Oh, okay. I'm a little nipply, though. Tell you the truth.
And I got that fan going behind
Okay, see,
me.
I knew I had something going because I feel the wind going. It's like,
Yeah, it feels good in here now.
yeah, it's like my hair's blowing like an actress
Yeah,
going.
like Bo Derek. More like Bo Jackson.
Oh, well then.
Well then. How we looking with ISIS?
ISIS. I have no clue. You know what? Since this Ebola thing, I haven't heard anything about ISIS. Isn't that how it always is? They switch one story to another. It's whatever is the lesser of two evils, I guess.
So the beheadings have stopped because Ebola came around.
Exactly. Who needs beheadings when you have Ebola? Just now, I have heard. Why don't we send an infected person into ISIS and just get rid of them that way?
Why don't we just use that as a? I'm going to trademark that. What'd you just say? Who needs ISIS when you got Ebola? I'm going to put that into a shirt.
There you go.
Let me put a timestamp on this. This is 10/19/2014 at 8:40 p.m.
Oscar G.
Alalicious came up with the slogan, "Who needs ISIS when you got Ebola?" So if anybody decides to trademark that, you can't because we already thought about it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's like
I mean,
I drink when I got to hang out with you.
Really?
Yeah.
I caused you to drink?
You caused me to drink.
Wow, really?
You caused me to do a lot of things.
It's amazing because I've been like sober for I don't know how long, and
Yeah, wow. The woman that says that I never spend time with her.
yep. I don't. It's amazing. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. But I have to deal with this asshole all day, and I don't have no clue how I get through the day.
Sober.
Honestly.
Sober. You gotta deal with me sober.
Exactly. At least all your ex-girlfriends got to drink a little bit and get high or something.
Yeah, they drank a lot.
Oh, I'm sure they did. For some reason. I wonder why.
I don't know why.
And me, I'm a little bit stronger person than that, but you are driving me to it.
Why are you drinking? What's going on?
What's going on, man?
I don't know. That's a little hint for the commercial, by the way.
Uh-huh.
What's going on?
What's going on? You're retarded.
With that stupid look.
But again, with the lesser of the two evils, we're getting up to elections here.
Oh, yeah.
Midterm elections we got coming up here.
Who's the new guy?
Adrian Wiley.
Adrian Wiley.
You got Rick Scott, who's running Republican, right?
Who's got a shitload of money.
He's got a crap load of money, of your money, because he stole it from you.
Exactly.
Then you got Charlie Crist,
Who's also got money.
who took it from Morgan & Morgan as supporters.
And everybody else.
And everybody else's money.
Exactly.
And then you have Adrian Wiley,
Who has no money.
who has absolutely no money. But he's actually raising money right now. He just started a campaign for his TV commercial bombings.
He just started a campaign, isn't it?
Well,
a little too
no,
late
I
for
mean,
him?
he started campaigning before, and he's been up and down already campaigning, but now he's trying to do TV commercials right before the election.
Oh,
If you
okay.
do it during the whole time,
I
it costs
got
way
you.
too much
Yeah,
money.
yeah. So he wants to spend his money at the end. I got it.
Yeah, and
That's smart.
it's kind of like that boom fact. If you're going to spend the money, you got to spend it at the end, because he doesn't have a lot. But his supporters have already gotten behind him, and his goal is $30,000, and he just started this week, and he's already raised over $10,000.
30,000 what?
$30,000 for his commercials.
That's it?
$30,000 for like 3 weeks of commercials.
That dude cannot raise 30 grand.
No, he's already gotten. No,
Yeah.
I mean he's already raised money for other items
No,
of his campaign.
You know
but-
how much money these people spend in campaigning? Millions and millions and millions
Oh,
of
yeah.
dollars. And this is why I was actually, I'm glad you brought that up, because this is what pisses me off about electing people. Only the people with money are the ones that get hurt.
Exactly.
And that's not right. I mean, they
This is why-
went on a debate. Scott and Christie went on
Yeah.
a debate, and they didn't let the third guy in.
No, because he didn't have what they're saying. And it has nothing to do with this, but they're saying it was because he didn't have over 15% of the votes, the voter polls.
Right.
And for it's too early to find out an accurate number for that. Where were they taking the polls? Because a lot of people haven't heard of this guy because he's from Tampa. But I don't feel that's fair. If you're going to have all three people running, then you should have all three people in the elect. It's a matter of they're running scared, Rick and Chris. But it's like the two evils. You know, I'm not going to pick the lesser of two evils. I still get evil.
Watch that backfire on both of them.
I hope
and the
so.
third guy gets elected.
Even this
Adrian guy.
Yes, and I really would hope so. I mean, for one, this last debate was a freaking joke from the what was it called? The Fangate. Over, all this controversy over the stupid fan, and then Rick Scott saying, "Oh,
What fan?
Oh, you didn't hear about that? How
No.
Rick? Okay, on the right before the debate, Charlie Chris carries around a fan like yours right behind you,
Okay.
with him everywhere. Yes, the one you're pointing to exactly. He's such a retard. Anyway, he carries around always with him, because I guess he gets hot, whatever. Maybe he's blowing so much smoke.
Who's
he gets,
Scott or is this Christie?
Christie.
Oh, I know why he carries that fan.
Because he's full of shit and he's got to cool off.
No,
Too much hot air.
he's always tanning.
Yeah, he's orange. Just
He's
like
orange,
Rich.
like an orange.
But but anyways, he carried it to the debate, and apparently, when you have a big debate, you've got to literally have everything written in writing, down to your lighting, to where the podiums are, what you have up on the anything and everything, down to the minute
Really?
little things. And the fan was not put on this list. So Rick Scott apparently said, "I'm not going to come out on stage until he removes that fan." Over a fan, yes, it was that bad. But then apparently, Charlie Chris people,
What was Rick Scott afraid that it was going to blow his hair?
right? Apparently, Charlie Chris people ended up telling Rick Scott that they were having an emergency meeting and they were going to start the debate late.
Because of the fan.
No, it had nothing to do with the
Oh,
fan.
okay.
They were trying to get Rick Scott to come up late and have this whole big debacle, apparently. To me, it just made both parties look stupid, even worse. So
They're both stupid.
they are. It proves the point even worse, and that's where the term "fangate," because it's like Watergate.
Mm-hmm.
They fangate the debate now,
I got you.
and it ended up being this big whole stupid thing. But anyways, even this guy Francisco Rodriguez, he's a Florida House representative. He's a Republican.
You with names.
Aren't I
Damn.
always on it, baby?
Fuck.
And he's a Republican, and he's even behind Adrian Wiley. And he, just like we were talking about earlier, though, Adrian is not taking the people's money. He has his own small business.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his own family. He's just trying to live the American dream and do it right.
Right.
So, I still don't know a lot about Adrian, but he's got a lot of things coming up that I'm going to be watching. On October 20th, he's got an 8 a.m. interview on the Blaze Radio on iHeartRadio.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the 22nd, he's actually got a recording at My Fox Orlando here, which is our favorite newscast station
really?
in Orlando.
So we actually get to see him.
Yeah, now I don't know. He said taping, so I don't know if they're actually going to broadcast it on the 22nd. It might be the 23rd, but I am going to be looking forward to watching that and learning some more about him. He is trying to bring it up here. So I'd really like to hear more about him. But I think a lot of people are going to be voting for this guy. I know at least a good handful of my Facebook friends are already liking his Facebook page.
Well, yeah, I'm sharing his thing too. I mean, because it's ridiculous.
We
man.
know Rick Scott has failed. We know Charlie Crist has failed. So why would we re-elect them? It's just, to me, it's a no-brainer.
It's like going back with the ex-girlfriend that drives you nuts.
Right? You're asking for trouble. That's all it is.
I mean, I don't understand any of these fucking clowns. But if I would nominate somebody,
Sorry, I keep hitting that.
nominate somebody to elect somebody, I'd be electing the future mayor of Deltona, Derek Baxter, for governor of Florida. So there's a lot of opportunities for that entrepreneur.
Right?
That very young.
And you know what? You never know.
entrepreneur.
He is young, so he could still,
The very young Derek
he
Baxter.
He move up to mayor, and then he's moving up
Yep.
to the line. So you never know. In a couple of years, you might see him run for governor.
I have political ends.
And that's the thing. As a governor, you don't even need to have any kind of political end. So he can just run for governor next election.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I got
Yeah.
political ends. I know Derek Baxter. If you need anybody to do anything for you, Baxter is the man.
All right, we'll start that campaign for him next
Don't
time.
be a fool. Stay cool.
You're retarded. The guy's in air conditioning.
That's his card. That's what it says on his card. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Stay cool.
Hey, man. He speaks the truth.
Hey, whatever works.
Right? Speaking the truth.
All right, we're ready for birthdays.
Yeah. We have a new song this week, or you hit me with the same?
Nah, I'm gonna hit you with the same fucking song. I like that song.
You are a
yeah.
lazy little shit.
No,
you know that?
yeah, I like that song.
I do start bouncing around to it, but it's
you
kind
try to find other songs, but it's like not the same. You know, and you're like, and it's always, you're always trying to top, you know, the next one.
Yep.
So, here it goes.
Once a year we celebrate with stupid hats and plastic plates. The fact that you were able to make the trip around the sun. And the whole clan gathers round and gifts and laughter do abound. We let out a joyful sound and sing that stupid song.
Happy birthday!
Oh my God, please don't.
Happy birthday!
Oh my gosh, help us all.
Happy birthday!
Not accomplished much, but you didn't die this year. I guess that's good enough.
Okay.
Man,
Whose
after
whose
that
celebrity birthday is today?
today, what about Mr. Ty Pennington? The extreme makeover man.
I was gonna say, ain't that Move That Bus guy?
Yep, that move that bus. How old is Mr. Ty Pennington today?
He looked pretty old, so I want to say, I think he's probably my age, 47.
Nope, a little higher.
Really?
Yeah,
50?
yep. He is 50 years old
No
as of
shit.
today. So, well, but he's looking a lot better than you were. He's
No.
aging a lot better than
No,
you were.
because he's got that wrinkles like you do.
He does have a little bit of wrinkles, but man, the chins he doesn't have.
No, you don't. Really funny story. We went to get to
I'm laughing my ass off.
I don't know if I should say. Well, yeah, I can say the name. Harbor Freight. To get some free stuff because they have free stuff for coupons. So we got a tarp and some steel brushes or whatever for free. So my wife goes. She's like,
I'm a couponer. What can I say?
she goes, well, while we're here, I'm gonna get my eyebrows done next door, which is a Chinese nail and hair place. So then she was like, all right. So we went in there, you know, and blah, 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 blah. And she goes, you know what? Why don't you take your time so that way I go in there and get it done? And I was like, okay, fine. So I took, you know, an extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes or whatever. So I figured I'd go in there, and I went in there, and they were all looking at me like, you know, like all freaked out. Like
They were all scared, going, please don't make me do a pedicure on him. Oh my
like
God,
I
please don't.
had 3 heads or something. And then the lady's getting up, and I'm like, no, that's okay. I'm just here for my wife. She's getting her beard shaven.
And let me tell you, nobody laughed.
That's because nobody understood me.
Yeah, for one, yes.
I'm the only
But
one.
no, there was a white lady in there, and she just kind of give you that look like,
What
haha,
white
you're
lady?
funny.
There
The
was
one
no-
actually getting a pedicure.
She was white?
Yeah.
She looked white to me.
Yeah, she was white.
She was one of them, you know,
No.
kind of Asian.
That was the one
people.
giving the pedicure.
Oh.
The one getting the pedicure was pretty white.
Do you get the happy ending
And,
with that?
and she didn't like you either.
Yeah, no. She gave me a look like.
Well, you're coming into a freaking a nail place, a sanctuary for ladies to come in and relax and get away from their men, and you're coming in there making jokes. Really? You're lucky we didn't freaking just shoot you on the spot. I mean, it was that simple.
Women are going there to get it shaved, all the spots that they're supposed to grow hair on, because they're all nasty, and going in there getting all trimmed out with
Hey,
trimmers.
is it our
and-
fault that we grow hair there?
and-
No, but we're
and
trying to
all
keep
that.
it nice and trim for you. So
and
hey,
a dumbass like me coming in there.
exactly.
Yeah, my wife is here shaving her beard.
Yeah. Hardy har har. All right. Well, here's a guy I'd like to have here so we can punch your ass out. Evander Holyfield. How old is Mr. Evander Field?
Vanderfield or
Evander Field Holyfield, right?
No.
That is Evander Holyfield.
There you go.
There you go. I can say his name. I still want him to punch your lights out, though.
So you have a woman try to fuck that name up. Evander Holyfield, let me see.
Sorry, I'm the whitest white chick there is. I don't
Yeah,
have an
you-
accent on that.
Sure are white. I want to say 55.
Nope. A little younger.
Really?
Yes. 52.
52.
52.
Wow. Oh, shit, man.
You are
God
slacking.
Damn, am I slacking?
You are. You're just like all over the place.
Evander Holyfield, what did I say, 50?
Well, you went
55.
and
Okay.
then it was
Evander
50.
Holyfield is 55.
Wow, way off. All right. Anyways, next one. John Lithgow, the guy from Third Rock, and your Harry and the Hendersons.
John Lithgow?
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
Is it Lithgow or?
No, Lithgow.
Oh, okay, Lithgow. All right.
Yeah. just
Sorry.
Henry and the Hendersons, yeah.
Yes.
The guy, yeah.
I like that movie. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. That was the Sasquatch movie,
Yeah.
ain't it? Yeah. And then it turned into a miniseries.
Did it?
Yeah.
I just remember the movie though.
I wonder if he was in it.
Probably not.
Lithgow is...
But he made a lot of money off the Third Rock.
is, I want to say, 64.
Your other favorite number is
69.
there. You go, right on the nose. 69. All right. And your favorite partner in crime has a birthday tomorrow. His name is Snoop Dogg. How old is your Snoop Dogg?
You mean Snoop Lion?
What?
Snoop Lion.
Oh, did he change his name?
You didn't know that?
No. I guess I'm old.
No.
He's not Snoop Doggy Dogg no more.
Snoop Dogg went to Jamaica or the Bahamas or one of those islands, or one of the Virgin Islands, and converted to something, and he was called Snoop Lion.
Alrighty then.
But now he doesn't do that anymore. Now he's Snoop Dogg
Snoop Doggy Lion.
because
Snoop Lion Dog?
Snoop Doggy Lion.
I like Snoop Lion Dog better.
No, I like Snoop Doggy Lion. No, because he had a Twitter thing fight with what's her name? That Ziggy Azalea broad,
Yeah.
which I don't get her. I mean,
I think that was just to bring out attention.
I know, but I still don't get her. You know what I mean? It's like I try to listen to it, you know, to her music, and
It's all right.
I don't get it. I mean,
Well, you're old. You don't get a
well,
lot of it
for
fresh.
one, I listen to it. I think for one, she's black.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then you look, and she's not black. She's white.
She apparently has like black ascendants
But then
or something.
she's like black descent. Somebody in there is black, or I don't know. This is
Yeah.
so confusing. But
who cares? If they can sing, they sing. If they can't, they can't.
Yeah,
I
but
really, I
but she
honestly
can't.
don't.
But she
That's the
can't
thing.
sing.
I don't look at the artist. I actually listen to the vocals and the music and stuff like that. Even
she-
though most of them don't sing their own shit no more. That's beside the point.
She can't. I mean, it's not singing in what they do.
All right. Well, how old again is your
Okay.
Snoop Dogg boy?
All right, Snoop Dogg is 47.
Ooh, boy, you're calling him out old. Bow wow wow.
44.
Younger.
40.
42.
42.
You're it's so bad. Snoop Dogg is younger than you. All right, and your last one for this week is Mr. Tom Petty. Gotta love some Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Huh. Tom Petty. Tom Petty. 56.
Nope, older.
60.
Older.
65.
You suck at this game. 63. If I hear that drum roll one more time, I'm gonna drum roll you.
63.
No soup for you.
No soup for you. You retard.
No soup for you.
You should override that to say no sex for you.
Yeah, right. You know, somebody said that to you on Facebook. Help him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, help a brother out.
No sex for you.
No soup for you.
You know, the thing is, a blowjob is not that hard.
Well, with your penis, it is because it's just.
No soup for you.
You know,
It's like what is it? Don't they tell you that after marriage the sex goes away anyway? So why are you complaining? I'm doing my job.
No soup for you.
If I had a real man.
I am taking applications for a lover on the side. She must be under 23.
Oh, you're 23. You raised the bar up 2 years, huh?
Must be white.
You must be getting desperate.
No soup for you.
Before it used to be only 21.
No, I always.
It must be white. Really? It must be white. Let's go down this lane.
Did that come out
That
of my
came
mouth?
out of your mouth.
Well,
No soup for you.
I don't discriminate. when it comes to that.
Oh, then why did you say white?
No, I said must be light.
Uh-huh.
Did I say white?
You said white.
That come out of my mouth?
I think that came out of your mouth.
I don't think that came out.
I was about to say, though, because you have said you do purple.
You
like that purple.
Yeah, the purple is nice. Done it once or twice.
Yeah,
Once.
You just think it's like twice. You want to brag that it's
Yeah.
twice. You
Twice.
wish you could do it again?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah. No soup for you.
You're taking applications for a lover. You must be into.
Must be blind.
Must be into role playing.
Must have no feeling below your waist.
Must be into water sports.
No soup for you.
It must be
Tone deaf.
must not mind an older guy.
Much older guy.
Not that much older. I mean, I could pass for like a 28-year-old guy.
68-year-old.
for you.
If you're gonna do this, you gotta do it right. You gotta do it honestly. You can't be lying. You know, what are you gonna be, one of those pedophiles that you're gonna put up like, a hot guy's, stack of ribs up there, and then when they come knocking on the door, you're this like old pedophile guy at the door.
Don't you have like a fucking Walking Dead to go watch?
It's being recorded. I can always rewind.
Fuck.
And actually, I got a couple more minutes. It's okay.
No, it's alright because it's not a.
It is 9:01.
9:01. You know what that means.
Time for Walking Dead.
Time for Walking Dead.
All right, y'all. We
Yeah.
love you. Mean it. We'll see you next Sunday.
And
Good
time for me
show.
to hang out in here and
Jerk off.
jerk off. And hopefully you guys will stay tuned next Sunday. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys on Facebook.
Good night, guys.